Welcome to Audiobook Summary Channel, where we explore the most impactful ideas in psychology and personal development. Today, we're diving into a book that fundamentally changed how we understand human potential and success, Dr. Carol S. Dweck's groundbreaking work, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. This isn't just another self-help book. It's a rigorous, research-backed exploration of how our most basic beliefs about ourselves, about our intelligence, our talents, and our abilities profoundly shape our lives, relationships, and achievements. So, settle in as we uncover the astonishing power of a simple shift in mindset. Dr. Carol S. Dweck, a renowned Stanford University psychologist, spent decades researching achievement and success, seeking to understand why some people thrive in the face of challenges while others falter. Her extensive work led her to a pivotal discovery. It's not just our abilities and talent that bring us success, but whether we approach them with a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. This distinction, she argues, is the bedrock of everything from our academic performance and career paths to our relationships and overall happiness. Let's start by defining these two core mindsets. The fixed mindset is based on the belief that our basic qualities, like intelligence or talent, are simply fixed traits. We believe we either have them or we don't. People with a fixed mindset often think, I'm either good at this or I'm not, or my intelligence is what it is. This belief leads them to strive for success to prove their intelligence or talent, and to avoid failure at all costs, as failure suggests a fundamental lack of ability. They see effort as a sign of weakness. If you're truly talented, you shouldn't need to try hard, and they tend to shy away from challenges that might expose their perceived limitations. In stark contrast, the growth mindset is built on the belief that our most basic abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Talent and intelligence are just starting points. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, knowing that effort and persistence are pathways to mastery. They see failure not as a reflection of their innate ability, but as a valuable opportunity to learn and improve. They are inspired by the success of others, seeing it as a roadmap for their own potential, rather than a threat. Dweck emphasizes that these mindsets are not about being entirely one or the other. We all operate with a mix, and our mindset can shift depending on the context or situation. However, we tend to have a predominant mindset that guides our general approach to life. Dweck then meticulously illustrates the profound impact of these mindsets across various domains, starting with education and learning. In the classroom, students with a fixed mindset are often concerned with looking smart. They might avoid challenging subjects, stick to what they know, and become defensive when they make mistakes. They internalize failure as a statement about their intelligence, which can lead to helplessness and disengagement. Praise for being smart or talented can inadvertently foster a fixed mindset, as it implies intelligence is a static trait rather than a result of effort. Conversely, students with a growth mindset embrace the learning process. They see challenges as exciting opportunities to stretch their abilities. They are resilient in the face of setbacks, viewing errors as valuable feedback. They understand that their brain is like a muscle that grows stronger with effort. Praising effort, strategy, and improvement, rather than just raw intelligence, helps cultivate a growth mindset in children. This fundamental difference in how students perceive their learning capacity profoundly impacts their academic performance and their lifelong love of learning. Beyond the classroom, Dweck examines mindsets in business and leadership. Fixed mindset leaders are often focused on proving their superiority. They may be autocratic, resistant to feedback, and threatened by the talent of their subordinates. They might stifle innovation, fearing that mistakes could reflect poorly on their leadership. They tend to stick to what has worked in the past, even when the environment demands adaptation. This can create a toxic, fear-based culture where employees are afraid to take risks or speak up. In contrast, growth mindset leaders are focused on learning, developing themselves, and fostering growth in their teams. They embrace challenges, learn from failures, and actively seek feedback. They view their employees as valuable assets with untapped potential, creating a culture of continuous learning, collaboration, and innovation. They are willing to experiment, adapt, and admit when they don't have all the answers, empowering their teams to contribute and grow alongside them. This mindset is crucial for navigating today's rapidly changing global landscape. Dweck also explores the critical role of mindsets in relationships, both romantic and personal. In relationships, a fixed mindset can lead to significant problems. If individuals believe that personality traits or relationship compatibility are fixed, they might assume that conflicts mean the relationship is inherently flawed or that their partner is simply not the right person. They might shy away from addressing issues, believing that effort won't change anything or that their partner should just know what they need. This can lead to blame, resentment, and a reluctance to work through challenges. A growth mindset in relationships, however, views challenges as opportunities for growth and deeper connection. Individuals understand that relationships require effort, communication, and a willingness to learn and adapt together. They believe that both they and their partner can grow and change. They approach conflict with a desire to understand and solve problems, seeing it as a chance to strengthen the bond. This mindset fosters resilience, empathy, and a commitment to continuous improvement, leading to more fulfilling and lasting relationships. Dweck also delves into parenting and coaching. She warns against common mistakes that inadvertently cultivate a fixed mindset in children and athletes, such as praising only intelligence or talent. While well-intentioned, telling a child, "You're so smart," can make them afraid to take on challenges where they might not appear smart. Instead, Dweck advocates for praising effort, strategy, perseverance, and improvement. This teaches children and athletes that their abilities are malleable and that hard work is what truly leads to growth. Coaches with a growth mindset focus on developing their players' skills and character, even through losses, rather than just on winning. Parents with a growth mindset teach their children to embrace challenges, learn from mistakes, and develop a love for learning itself, rather than just focusing on outcomes. So, if our mindset is so impactful, can it be changed? Dweck definitively says yes, a mindset can be changed. This is perhaps the most empowering message of the book. It's not a quick fix, but a process she outlines clearly, called the growth mindset process. The steps typically involve: 1. Learn to hear your fixed mindset voice, becoming aware of the internal dialogue that might be limiting your potential. Phrases like, "I can't do it," "I'm not good enough," or "What if I fail?" 2. Recognize you have a choice. Once you hear that fixed mindset voice, understand that you don't have to listen to it. You can choose to respond differently. 3. Talk back with a growth mindset voice. Actively challenge fixed mindset thoughts with growth-oriented ones. For example, instead of, "I can't do it," think, "I'll try my best and learn from the process." Instead of, "I failed," think, "What can I learn from this to improve next time?" 4. Take the growth mindset action. Put your new mindset into practice. Embrace a challenge you might have avoided, seek feedback, or try a new strategy. This process involves conscious effort and consistent practice. It's about retraining your brain to respond to challenges, setbacks, and feedback with a perspective of growth and learning, rather than defense and limitation. Towards the end of the book, Dweck introduces a crucial caveat: the false growth mindset. This is a warning against a superficial understanding or misapplication of the growth mindset concept. It's not simply about saying you have a growth mindset or praising effort without substance. A false growth mindset might involve praising effort even when it's not intelligent or productive, claiming to have a growth mindset but still reacting defensively to criticism, using growth mindset as an excuse for poor performance without genuine reflection or change, focusing only on the positive affirmations without the hard work of learning from mistakes. Dweck stresses that a true growth mindset requires genuine engagement with challenges, honest self-assessment, reflection on strategies, and sustained effort. It's about genuine learning and improvement, not just positive thinking. It's about being accountable for your progress and embracing the uncomfortable process of pushing your boundaries. The book emphasizes that the ultimate goal is not just individual success, but creating mindset cultures in families, schools, businesses, and even society at large, where growth is truly valued, where mistakes are seen as opportunities, and where everyone is encouraged to develop their full potential. This requires systemic changes, not just individual shifts. In conclusion, Carol S. Dweck's Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, is a powerful and transformative work. It reveals that our core beliefs about our abilities are not just abstract ideas, but fundamental drivers of our behavior, our resilience, and our ultimate achievements. Whether we believe our traits are fixed or malleable profoundly impacts how we approach every aspect of our lives, from learning and work to relationships and parenting. By understanding the subtle yet pervasive influences of these two mindsets, and by consciously choosing to cultivate a growth mindset, we unlock incredible potential for personal development. It's a journey of continuous learning, embracing challenges, and finding joy in the process of becoming. Dweck's research provides a clear, actionable framework for anyone seeking to improve, adapt, and thrive in an ever-changing world, reminding us that success is not just about talent, but about the unwavering belief in the power of yet. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Carol S. Dweck's Mindset. If this summary has inspired you to rethink your own potential, we highly recommend reading the full book to delve deeper into its profound insights. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more summaries designed to empower your mind and transform your life. Until next time, embrace the power of yet.